Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Imam Darmawan Gumay. My nickname Imam. My student numbers is 1512000029. Okay, today I'm gonna show my first presentation. It's about explain my writing result, who I got writing 2 weeks ago. And then before I'm doing my presentation, I want to say thankful for Ma'am Desi have guiding me to make this article is better than before. Okay, back to the point. My title for my article is the impacts of e-commerce to strengthen small medium enterprise or SME pasca pandemic COVID-19 or after COVID-19. Okay, the first thing that we know is when the pandemic COVID-19 became a pandemic, is many situations is adjust and change, and then the people habits is change when the pandemic COVID-19 available. But the sectors doing change is one of them is economic sectors got big pressures and should be adjustment. But when we tell about economic sector, we don't forget about health issues because it's really important too. But health issues and economic sectors should be doing together, should be work together, should be progress together, because we cannot forget one of this both. We cannot forget between. We should doing progress for health issues to be better and economic sector to be better. So we cannot forget one of them. Okay, especially in Indonesia, because the economic is one of priorities things that must continue and still run everywhere, every time. We should to ignoring or without ignoring health issues, like what I say before. Okay, many of the business like is undertaken have experienced setbacks or even went bankrupt. This increasingly difficult situation peoples in pandemic COVID-19 era. Yes, many people businesses like bankrupt and decrease the economy. But many people is choose to after they out from their work, they choose to be SME or small medium enterprise to make their economic individual still progress. Okay, SME is a great choice for people who got stuck or bankrupt in when pandemic COVID-19 available like now. This ability to open business opportunities like just based like expertise like service, or we can become a reseller. So is we cannot hard to really critical thinking about how to we still progress in this pandemic COVID-19 era. Okay, the SME is one of got big pressure in this pandemic COVID-19 because like 87.5% of SME outlets is got impact for this pandemic COVID-19. Okay, and 93.2% of them are negative barriers on the sales side. So this is a big impact. Okay, back to the point. The first impact of e-commerce to SME is make a range to sell without limit. We don't think about limit because when we using the e-commerce, many e-commerce like Shopee, Bukalapak, or Tokopedia now, and like many startup, not a startup, is like we don't like to hard thing about range, because the first thing when we wanted to make decrease this disease like COVID-19, to make COVID-19 decrease, is we should not to make crowd. All right, we should not make crowd. So the first impact is make SME is not think about limit, because we can order by home in international range or national range. Don't forget about don't have to think about range. Like I'm from South Sumatra, can buy commodity from Java, right? Okay, the first thing. That the second impact, and we next to second impact. When we using e-commerce, SME is can more flexible, like in every time, everywhere we can using this e-commerce. We don't think about like time. You can, it's flexible, and after we out from work, because decrease worker in our company, we confused to choose what the next work to do. The SME is a great choice to start from zero to make new business. We have a long time, flexible time. We have a many time to make building our skills, our what we want to do, what we want to make product, what the product we want to make, what a product, and many we can building our skill. So with the time, I think it's really good to make our product is better with by the time. And we can be a reseller too, right? What product in Indonesia we can sell in China, because one in several startup, I think like Shopee is doing cooperate with China government. So in Indonesian we can we can sell with easily, right? With big range. And the third impact, this is right, this is when we with this condition, we know the crowd control, the crowd is really forbidden, right? So the third impact is decreasing virus with e-commerce. When we using e-commerce, it's really make decreasing virus. I think when this pandemic COVID-19 era, the virus is the user of the e-commerce is really increased, because the situation is doesn't support to people to doing by face to face. Okay, conclusion for the third the third argument is make it easier, right? Easier for SME or small medium enterprise to sell their wares or their product to consumer. Okay, the conclusion for the my third argument is the first: we can sell, the SME can sell without things about range, and then the second argument is the with e-commerce we can doing our product, we can make our product is make many time, make flexibility and competition with others is a really I think a justice, right? So we can compete and building skill, our skill, right? And the third argument is really help to decreasing the virus, right? Because the when we using e-commerce is we don't face to face, we don't make crowd, so it's really good for small medium enterprise to supporting their business. Okay, so the SME should knows to learn for people, especially for small medium enterprise, because this is really worth it, especially in this pandemic COVID-19 era or pasca COVID-19. I think it's a really help. Also people now is really using technology, using IT now, like everyone to make easier should use e-commerce or many startup to order the products or commodities. So maybe this is all from me. This is all result, my writing result. Hope I think it's really good. I hope it is can explain well. Okay, I hope this is SM is still able to survive and develop during difficult condition, absolutely currently during the COVID-19 pandemic situation. So I hope with my argument is people, especially in SME, can keep their spirit to make their condition is still good. Okay, thank you. That's all from me. Thanks from Mendesi. Or wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.